Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
I'm not big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me, talk that talk. One more problem and make me kill them all. I'm a hot drinker, nasty gunner. I'm a hot drinker, nasty words. I got two fingers, my ass kisser. I'm an assaulter, ain't no good master.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. You're voting for the next plane to be used for the next 4 legs of the flight. That's what you voted for. I don't want the DC-3. Ugh. That's right. It's all good. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, the 172. Decent plane. Down to earth. Easy to fly. Hi, Mighty. Welcome, welcome. Sean Dale's almost here. That's right. We'll hang out a minute. Good morning, Brett, please. Mr. Zenon, William Kelly, Icarus. I got to say something. I got to get this out of the way. Nothing bad, but I've had a couple people reach out to me recently and apologize that they couldn't continue the membership for one reason or another. In my world, guys, I'd be extremely pissed off if your family or your whatever went without because you sponsored my stream. So don't ever apologize for having to put family and real world first. I'd be pissed if you didn't. I don't need the money that badly. So never feel bad about having to step away for a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. I don't care. So I just want to get that out of the way. Don't apologize. Real world happens. I'm entertainment. So do not worry about it, guys. Seriously. It's not a big deal. Is what it is. You know, I don't like any of you or dislike any of you because you back the channel or not. So it has nothing to do with anything. So that's out of the way. We're just chilling here for a minute. Here comes Willie. We got just waiting on Mr. Sean to get in here. Yes, always. Yeah, like Brett too. You know, look out for yourself first. Don't put yourself out because of me. I'm entertainment. So
just a little bit off today. You can all fuck off today.
So, almost ready here. I get a little background music on. I'm singing a little Roxanne, little police. Entertainment, true story. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. There we go. That's the best one.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Yeah, I was singing to the police tonight and said, there we got, look at this, 5 Navians all lined up on the runway. Pretty awesome. I unfortunately didn't put in the new, so I still have the misspelled Icarus. It's finally on the plane the way it should be, upside down. Are we ready to roll? Is that Sean? I don't know which one's here. I'm not sure who's here and who's not. Oh, we'll just hang. Icarus is almost there too. Awesome. I know Icarus has the newest thing. The guys without the tip tanks may regret it. I don't know if there's enough fuel to get all the way without them. Here, we're just waiting on Icarus. There, he'll be there in just a minute. The last night's stream, guys, was absolutely bonkers. I don't know if you noticed this or not, Gunner, but several of them are missing windshields and doors. You can see through them. But I really think it's a sim thing lately because it's been happening on all kinds of planes. There we go. And not all of them. Like if you're in the same livery as they're in, it holds water. Last night's stream was a riot. Is that Icarus? No, I can't see name tags. That's right. Yeah, it's Icarus. All right, dude. Well, let's get in the air, shall we? That was a lot of fun. It was bonkers. If I'm out flying any of you guys, just let me know. I am running the 101 with the new engine updates, so I can slow it down a little bit. We're going to shoot for 9,000 feet because we are going pretty much east tonight. Mostly east. I think 9 will get us over these mountains. It should be good. So it turns out that the pilot that died up here, owned an Avion. His dad owned it, he owned it, and his son is owning it. That's kind of neat to see. Oh, it's not neat that he died, but it's kind of neat to know that he had an Avion. And his dad owned the Navion when he was in the Thunderbirds and in the military. And whatever squadron his son was in, he'd repaint the nose art to match the squadron. I just read that story tonight. It's kind of a neat story. Hey, Adro Yamato. I get it right. No, I won't. Never. Such is my life. Come watch my stream. I butcher names. Make sure you vote for anything but the DC-3. No, I'm kidding. Vote for whichever aircraft you'd like to see next in the series.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Just be ready. The next, we're going to be in towards PNG after the next plane. So we're going to want to be in something that's bush capable. Mr. Gunner screaming along down there. What the hell is he in? He's in one of these two, but he's probably got the one that's... Oh, he's not climbing, so... He's going faster. What we got? We got Gunner. We got... Billy T, Icarus, Sean Dale, and N911RG. Grumpy old bastard squadrons. Got some beautiful weather to fly in tonight. I am on live time and live weather, and the weather's absolutely beautiful here. So heavy, all the paint you needed. I'm struggling. Oh, is that what it is? Probably don't need 9. We could probably go for 7,000. Anything over 10 and this thing don't want to climb anymore. I'm doing just a nice leisurely manual climb. We'll put the autopilot on soon. I just want to check out the mountains. Flew too much autopilot last night. No, you just come in. Go lay down. You're not playing this tonight. Literally 2 minutes ago, you come in. He's being a real pain in the ass tonight. Aren't you stinky? Finally closed on the mortgage today. Dear Lord, that was a nightmare. Almost had a heart attack when the guy came over today to give me a price on doing the blacktopping. We're not getting that done. We're not getting that fixed. He looks at me, oh, it won't be too bad. We need 1 load of gravel and 1 load of blacktop. About $5 grand. I was like, ah! Like, holy shit. Yeah, it won't be that bad. I'd hate to see what my neighbor's paying because he's doing like half a mile. Ugh. Well, the big problem is I almost have to have a blacktop driveway because it's so steep and it's all sand underneath. It would just wash away if I didn't have blacktop, but it's all crumbling on the bottom because it's like forever old. All these amazing Navions in the air. I mean, several of you are probably already on the flight plan already. I know I'm not on it. I'm close enough. Out here. Ugh. I'm still tired from last night's stream. That was exhausting. It was fun. It was absolutely fun, but boy, was that exhausting. No, good thing we only have to do that once. Hey, Brett, you have the Concorde, right? Next time you're in the game and not doing anything, your sim, whatever, can you just run a flight plan with it from Hawaii to American Samoa and just tell me what the flight time is with the with the Concorde, please? If you get a chance. I know you're watching on a phone, but if you happen to hear that next time you're in, Or anybody that has a Concorde, if you get a chance to do that, for me, would be appreciated. I really don't want to use the Dark Star twice like that. We don't have to. Like if I can get another plane that'll do a fairly decent time from Hawaii to Samoa. Nope. There's a new... Is there... I know I said I'd do it for the 5,000, but like if I can get a plane that... Yeah, this week now. This week, the only thing this week was an Avion. I don't know what's coming... Oh, today's Thursday. I didn't even look at the thing. Talking to Wolf? I hope you said wife. I was just saying, the next time you're in the Concorde, just do a mock flight plan from Hawaii to American Samoa. And just let me know how long it will take, roughly, with the Concorde. The estimated time it would take with the Concorde. Please. Not in any hurry. We got like 2 months before that flight, but oh, we're at 9,000. Level off. Whoa. Hey, Space Podcast. How's it going? Yeah, I just wonder what the time frame is for autopilot on. Nav altitude is actually, I want 9,000. I'll go throw you out, you silly dog. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, whoops. There we go. Oh shit, that scared me. I gotta get my aircraft trimmed out here. Why am I not actually on the flight path where I should be? But I'm close enough. Can't quite figure out why my... You're on GPS. Am I just far enough away for it where it's not picking it up? I got one bear watching phone while we were watching TV together. Oh no. Oh dear me. I must be just far enough off it where it's being grumpy at me, so we can just do the heading until we get closer to it, I guess. I got 3 updates for the F-14, F-15. I got an update for a Honda Jet and the F-14 Tomcat, yeah. There's probably a lot of people screaming if I'm flying a Concorde. But if the time works out for it, it'd be worth it. Heading. Hi, I'm Well Space Podcast. How you doing? There we go. I couldn't hear the music. Let's see. How are my instruments doing? How are my engines and everything doing? I got all the updates. They showed up. I just didn't load them before the... Too close to stream time to be doing updates. I'm gonna lean this bugger right out. There, picked up now. We got close enough. You've made it. You got my check. There he is. Hey, TPHI. Mr. Sean Dale up there. I may have leaned it out too much. Going way too slow now. We'll never get there. There we go. What a pretty plane, huh? Oh, I got my vents open. Sorry, no vision jet. There you go. My cowl flaps closed. Now should speed up. Not really, not much, but. Everybody we got out here. A good group tonight. Mr. Sean kicking some ass out there. Probably. I'm guessing they're trying to spite me with the DC-3. I just keep hoping the PA-44 will win one of these days. Did you see the video of the PA-44 that freaking tanked in somebody's house in Oregon? 3 people on board, 2 dead, 1 in the back survived, but it's critical. It just flat spinned right out of the sky. That was a PA-44. Yeah, they added the F-14D. Yeah, you know, your dad worked on DC-6. What's that? The speed on your dial, the bottom left, is the same as ground speed or dial speed. It's actually, that's in knots. That's your airspeed. Airspeed knots inside the aircraft is miles per hour. And I don't know if you guys have the updated version or not, with the red lines and everything matching perfectly. I don't think so. I think that's only in this one, where the yellow line and the red match. Or the proper, where the miles per hour matches the. Can I do a flip and a roll? I can roll this, yeah. I can roll it. Shut the autopilot off. Ugh. For a minute. Get behind the plane. Oh, a little too much nose down. I think you're heading to the wrong airport. You're probably heading to the right airport, but you might be flying direct. You're flying when you loaded in. You should have selected low altitude airways, and you'd probably be all right. It doesn't like to do loops, so just saying, not at this altitude. I might be able to if I put my nose down, get enough airspeed. It gets really grumpy when you try to do loops low altitude and goes into a stall. So yeah, we're not going to play with the loops tonight. Maybe Gunner can get it to do one at this altitude. I can't. Yeah. Well, at 9,000 feet. Has anyone bought the TBM? No, she should not love to loop and roll at this altitude, especially when its engine is so tiny compared to the giant monster Mustang engine. This has got a little tiny 200 and some horsepower instead of that 16-cylinder air-breathing monster Rolls-Royce engine. That also happened to be a mid-engine, not a nose front engine. Yeah, it's not going to perform anything at all like the Mustang. I'm really kind of holding off on buying the TBM until the reviews are in for all three of them. Yeah, the price range of the $44 is more than, I mean, it is what it is. It's a great plane, but I have a TBM 850 already, so it's got to be like incredibly good. Like massively, like one of the best planes ever. Oh, that might be a while. That's okay. I'll wait till the reviews are in the three of them, because we got the PC-12, the M500, and the 850, and they're all virtually the same class aircraft. F6 flew against the Vulcan in Cyprus. Tail 2 because the Lightning had tiny wing. The Vulcan could outfly her in high altitude. Great to watch it on trails. First time flying this one in VR. I can see the glass on the instruments. Oh, yeah, but see mine? Take a good look at mine. You won't. That won't happen anymore. This is the new update that's coming out soon. Yeah, that glare on the glass was horrible, especially in VR. It's gone. So that won't be there anymore. The Vulcan will probably definitely be a buy first right out the box. I don't care what the price is. The 850, PC-12, and the M500 are all damn near the same aircraft, basically. I mean, they're all single prop, turboprop, executive aircraft. I'm going to wait and see how they shake out before I invest that kind of money in just one of them. So yeah, that guy, like I said, that issue with the instruments is fixed, 100%. Get a chance to check my screen, you'll see it doesn't do that anymore. It also default start with the clean windshield. Yeah, well it's fixed. It was an issue for quite a few people, so it's fixed. And the bird shit on the windshield, you gotta put it on, not take it off. I hope it's out this year. That'd be awesome. It state saves now for a lot of things. Yes, it does. I think Sean just disappeared, or I went past him. Nope, he's behind me. There's everybody. What kind of bird is it? What kind of bird is what? The Vulcan? The Vulcan's like one of the coolest bombers ever built. Oh, the bird that shit on the windshield? I have no idea. Oh, I have no idea. Probably a sea chicken. The real one, plastic or glass, it depends on which aircraft you get, but I imagine it's plastic. I imagine almost every aircraft windshield is plastic that I've ever had the fortune to clean, unless you get into the big jets. Lord knows I've cleaned a lot of frickin' windshields. Weight-wise, you want the plastic. I've washed it. Nah, usually by the time a bird hits your windshield, he's been through your prop, so he's pretty well spaghetti by the time he splats on the windshield. The only reason I know what they look like is I've been in a 172 that had a bird hit the windshield, and it kind of went through the prop first, and it was just not pretty. Kind of, and he hit all over the windshield. Think he'll be in his own private jet by then? Yes, we had to put Icarus upside down livery. I did this. This is the misspelled version. I don't have the newest one yet. Hey, Jerry. Did you get your aircraft yet? Did it show up yet? It should have. It should be showing up directly in your... Should show up directly in your choose your aircraft list. As Ricky got all your information. Sometimes it does take a day or so for that to go all the way through, but check your... Okay. Yeah, it'll actually show up as already in your inventory. Or a download, you'll be able to download. Overheated the engine while typing. I think I got everybody's the aircraft they want. I think I got everything squared away today. Woke up first thing this morning, started firing off emails and making sure everything got done. Not doing that again. As much fun as it was giving away all this shit, doing all the work the next day was a pain in the ass. I know yours are good to go. Ricky's got both of his. I know we're taken care of with Flyboy, because I know that's done. And Justin did some of them last night, I think. No, I don't have eyes on it. You have to watch them on Twitter now, don't you? Or on X or whatever the hell it's called. Can't watch them on YouTube anymore. What are they launching tonight? More Starlink satellites? An insane number of flights this year. Maybe night comment and great. You have so much support from all developers to help troubleshoot planes now. Thank you. No problem. The crew? Oh, Crew Dragon's going. I did not know. Well, shit. I'll have to watch it on replay. Oh, other places are carrying it? Because I think it's only on Twitter now. Live, direct from SpaceX. Well, it kind of makes sense if you own the company. Why support the other company? Is it just me, or has fucking YouTube just become one giant commercial? Oh, it's not a crew flight? Like, YouTube is just like one giant commercial. Every 3 fucking minutes there's a commercial. It's worse than regular television now. Try to watch anybody's stuff and I get a million freaking commercials. And now they're forcing them into the streams as well. Evening, Joseph Jolly. How are you today? Yeah, well, so not all eye blockers it catches, but if it does catch you, you get like a 3 strikes in your out policy too. They're starting to catch ad blockers and they're flagging your account if they catch you with one. And it's going to be like a 3 strikes in your out policy. Is that one of those scam YouTube or one of those scam SpaceX flight channels? There's some of those that are, they'll get like 5,000 people watching a launch that was like 6 months ago. Yeah, for most creators, that's how they make money, but now they're talking about changing it up to a 3-strike you're out policy thing. They're going whole hog on this. Great watching this lad. Their 20 seconds has got all these average since reached 1,000 subs. I'll be leaving if this continues. No, it's true. If it comes to that, I will demonetize the flights, the live streams completely. No, nobody watches past the 5 seconds. I'm thinking about if it comes to people, if it's annoying in the midstream. No, I know you're joking, but I'm just saying if it gets really annoying midstream, ads, if they start throwing full midstream ads in the streams, I'll demonetize the streams. Turn the monetization on afterwards. Anybody wants to watch it that way, they can. Last night's truck drive about 1 set per hour. If it becomes an issue during streams, I'll just demonetize the streams. Simple as that. Let's be honest. The ad revenue I'm getting right now is like $3 a month off of all the streams. I get bacon ads. That's the whole thing. Speaking of bacon, N911RG is that guy. How come I can see a whole who's on first thing happening over this? Who? That guy. Yeah, that guy. Who? Oh, that guy over there. Yeah, that guy. I can see like a whole who's on first thing going. Maybe it's a rerun. Not 100% sure. Okay. I can see where that thing could turn into a whole, yeah. But I was gonna say something. I don't fucking remember what it is now. Brain took a vacation. On third base. Yeah, exactly. I can see a whole thing going like that over. Who's that? That guy. Yeah, that guy right there. Yeah. Yes. What a pretty livery, huh? Yeah, with you, it's half your revenue, yeah. That was that guy. He was amazing. Yeah, they're struggling. Who's on third base? No, who's on second? Who's on first? It's a pretty part of the world, but we're going to be covering a lot of water again soon. More volcanic jungle islands. Alright, got a good drink. I'm exhausted because I didn't sleep well last night, stressing over making sure everybody got everything in the morning and being safe with the mountains is train well. The last one I kind of tumbled down it like a ski run. Oh, you're having graphic problems again, Mighty? That sucks. I didn't sleep well last night, worried about having to sign all the documents closing on the house. Worried to make sure everybody got all their stuff this morning. We're not going to be over large water. When we're over large water, we'll pick planes for large water. That being an adult sucks. And having one of your absolute best friends in the hospital with meningitis. I'm stressing over everything right now. But the health shit's done. Everybody got their airplane. Just got to get my friend out of the hospital. And she's too far away to me to just run down to the hospital. 6.5 hour drive is a bit far. Roll time. Where are you? Where's the roll? Where the hell are you? Oh, down there. I did a beautiful roll. I just did a shitty ass loop. This is meant to be fun. No stress there. No, the stream is absolute fun. I was stressing over life. Real life shit. This is the real life stuff that was stressing me, not the stream. The stream was a blast. I don't even have tomorrow night's flight plan done. I know we're going to land on the glacier. So I'm going to take a bush plane with skis, but I haven't even finished that up yet. I'll do that tomorrow morning. And I can't do any of next week's flight plans yet until we decide which plane we're getting. Those are fun because I can't do them, and then when I can, I do all four at once. No, the aircraft yet. That's not a problem. I know Demas will send it when he gets the time. Yeah, it can take Microsoft like up to 2 to 3 days to get it in there, but he does have your information and everything. Talked to him this morning. It's snowing. It's in the 80s still. You turn 60 tomorrow? Well, got to do something for that. We gotta do this. Happy birthday. Day early.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Don't need that, okay?
Hey, you fit with it right in with the rest of us old bastards. Yeah, there ain't too many young'uns in this group. Yeah, there are not too many young'uns around. My birthday's next month. I wish I was 60. You got a good thunderstorm going? Oh man, I love this. Yeah, the grumpy old bastard thing fits us all pretty well. Well, a couple of exceptions, but not many. At least I'm not the baby. Nobody put me in the corner. Nobody put the baby in the corner. I would say Eddie, but we don't see much of him anymore. So it's probably Space Podcast, his youngest. I think he's like 14. His mother said that he'll never get the shirt because it's a scam. Later, his mother gets the shirt and there's a big old middle finger in the middle of it. Not my fault. Not my fault. There's Colonel Indiana Longnuts. Why do I like that name so much? Go Bears, we suck so bad. Oh, he got it rebuilt, and he was in the national runoffs. And he got hit on every square corner of the car, got banged up and destroyed. After he just put it all back together. And I told him, I said, you know, you just learned a very valuable lesson about Miatas. And he goes, what's that? I said, you go drive Miatas to learn. He says, yeah, what do I learn? You learn you don't want to drive Miatas. You want to race, you drive something else. So we're going to get him up into a different car class. I think his dad and I are pushing him to get into a faster car. So he's out of that stupid spec Miata series. The kid's got the talent to go. He should be up in a BMW. He should be up in something much quicker, a much faster car. He still wants to do Miata, so you might get him in an STU Miata, which is a souped up one. No. Next season, I don't think he's going to be in spec Miata, but he is going to be racing. Just had a shit end of the year this year. Live and learn. I tried to tell him, you got 55 cars on the racetrack. Nothing good is going to come up with it. Yeah, he needs to move up a class or two into something much faster. I want to get him in the Corvette for a test day. And I've got a race team willing to get him a test day in a BMW. He's just got to get off his ass and get in touch with me when the owner of the team is there. He keeps putting it off, and I'm not quite sure why, but he does. And he shouldn't be, because I can get him a test in an IMSA car, an IMSA level BMW. I think he's intimidated by it. No, I think he's intimidated by it because he's put it off 2 years in a row. I know one of the owners, and the owner's expecting him to stop by. That's the worst part, and he doesn't. So he's killing his chances. Now that door doesn't stay open very long. When you got a company that the guy's seen you race, the guy's seen your stuff, you've been talked up by a couple of racers, you know the owner, he's nervous, I know it. Because that's a big step. That's a step from, look, I'm racing a Miata to driving a very expensive high-end car in a very high-end series in the US. No, oh, yeah. I get it, but he's got to make up his mind if he wants to do that or not. But yeah, they won't. I mean, there's a lot of people that run a race, and a lot of people that are fast, and a lot of people who won't give up the chance to meet the owner of a racing team that owns 6 cars. I think one of the worst things he's listening to, he's got a couple of friends who are mechanics over at that race shop. Oh, they don't ever hire anybody. They don't do this, they don't do that. It's like, he doesn't realize Johnny and I know the owner of the team. Yeah, it's not like, oh, you got to get past this person you don't know. We know the owner, like, really well. He was sitting under our big white tent at the race watching his son go by. You know, I mean, we know him. His wife and everybody hang out. Yeah. He goes to Johnny's every year for the 24-hour Daytona party because his son's racing down to Daytona. You know, it's but those offers, the doors don't stay open if you don't show up to go through it. Too bad, because he's got incredible amounts of talent. I tried to tell him at the beginning of this year, he reached out for sponsors, and I reached out to a couple of people I know to sponsor him, and they all said the same thing: tell him to get in any car but a Miata and they'll sponsor it, because there's 100 Miatas that are fast, but if you're fast in something other than a Miata, they'll sponsor it, because nobody will ever see the sponsorship on a Miata because it'll be all wrecked. Oh no, never hurts to ask. Absolutely, that's the biggest thing. If you only knew the number of emails I've sent out to people in the last 3 weeks just trying to find out what the dash, the glass panels on a Gulfstream 7500 or 8000 is, I've sent out so many emails because I've asked people I know who have private jets if they have one. I know people who rent private jets if they know a company that has one. I've called companies that have one. I've emailed companies that have them. I even called the guy who had one for sale to see if I could get one. Yeah. No, you're right. Exactly. There are people that would kill for a shot at what we're offering him, and he's just not seeing it, I don't think. But so if any of you happen to know somebody that has a Gulfstream 7500 or 8000 or has access to one that we can get in there and find out what's on the panels, on each page of the panels, it would be greatly appreciated. I've called everybody I know that has corporate jets. None of them have anything even close to that. I've called companies that have them, and they're not willing to put me through to the service department so I could ask them. One lady's like, why do you, well, he's building it for the simulator. What do you mean he's building it for the simulator? He said he wants to build the aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll put your company, I even went so far as like, look, we'll put your company logo on the plane. They have they have their own panels. You know, what specifically is in them, what page is what. You know, what page is the engine, what page is, what engine information is on it. We don't have any, he doesn't have any of that. It's a whole glass cockpit. There's like, what, 5 panels in the damn thing? It's insane. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but you've got to find out what's on the panels. I tried to convince the lady at the company that we'd put their company logo on the plane. We know the names of some of them, yeah. Yes, we do. He does. But they're custom to the aircraft. That's the problem. They're not like a G1000, which they're G1000 plus or whatever, because it's made specifically for that aircraft. You know, even if it's not a 1000, but it's literally made. I mean, you're dealing with high-end jets. They're not going to have a 750 in it. One of the most high-end corporate jets in the world. Kind of a toss-up between that and the G650. So it's just a matter of, like, if they could have got me through to the service department, I was just like, look, could you, the manuals for the glass, can you just take pictures of them and send them to me? I'll see that I can get maybe someone in my Navion group. Yeah, that's what I mean. They know people, that's what I mean. It's just a matter, I've been calling like crazy. Yeah, well, it's, and the company won't officially license the plane to be built, type thing. None of them do. It's amazing how many don't. But it's the plane is the Gulfstream 7500 or 8000. They're both identical. The actual planes are almost identical. They use a different fuel, and you can upgrade the 7500 to the 8000. You can actually upgrade the plane cheaply. Well, for as far as planes go. Not cheap, but is it a $19 million jet or some shit like that, or $26 million jet? So he's looking for it to either the 7500 or the 8000. Either the user manual pages of what's on the glass cockpits or pictures of them. No, excuse me, not Gulfstream, Global. Excuse me, not Gulfstream, Global. The Global 7500 to Global 8000. The Global 8000 is the first commercial airliner. Yeah, it's Bombardier Global, not Gulfstream. That was my fault. It was the Global. Yeah, my brain's farting. I'm tired. Bombardier. And the damn thing is, the Bombardier office is like an hour and a half from here. I'm almost tempted to drive up there. But my friend doesn't work there anymore. We tried. She tried to get a hold of her contacts and couldn't get them either. We just need what's on the panels, and Bombardier will not help because they're not licensing the plane for the simulator type thing. There's Reaper. I think it's exclamation point instead of I, but whatever. You got an upside down exclamation point. How you doing, Reaper? I'm just exhausted. Last night was a pisser, not sleeping. I was like, it'll take the wrong night to stop nipping glue. Ever seen a grown man naked, Timmy? I had me laughing last night. Oh my god. There's Reaper. Yeah, we're going to cover a little bit of water. There's little islands all the way in case everything goes to shit really quickly. Oh yeah. A huge Leslie Nielsen fan. Yes, there is an update to the Hunt Jet. I haven't got it yet. There's an update to the F-18 if you bought it through the marketplace like I did. Not 18, sorry, 14. 14. Airport 75. Oh, that was the real one though. That was everybody dies trying to save the plane. Yeah, it was terrifying. I don't know how many people stop flying because of that. It's like you might have a bit of weather where we're landing. Yeah. Oh, it's too warm on tropical island for the sake of Tesla hitching up. No. It wasn't based off of Airport 75. Give me a second. I'll tell you exactly what movie it was. It's a frame-by-frame copy of where the hell is it? Even down to the Macho Grande. No, it was oh dear God. Oh, for God's sakes, I can't find it. Because they literally bought the rights to another movie based on it. 0 Hour from 1957. If you watch 0 Hour, yeah, 0 Hour. If you watch 0 Hour, it is a scene-for-scene copy of 0 Hour with comedy. It is. Scene for scene. Almost, some of the scenes are word for word. That's how well they had to pay to copy the movie. And just make it a comedy, and they did such a phenomenal job with it. Now you look, it's around. It's still around. You can find it. Occasionally YouTube, you can find it. Somebody uploads it before they get caught. They have to take it down, but sometimes on YouTube. And pretty soon it's going to be in public domain, so it'll be free to watch anywhere anyways. Had to pull up the low altitude Navigraph charts. Program the wall points while flying. Senator did not load the flight plan right. A Canadian television play flight into danger, so there's even a copy of that. Huh, I didn't know it was part of that, but I didn't know it was television play flight into danger. Okay, I did not know that news. I've seen 0 Hour, but I haven't seen the original. So I think after reinstall, the Microsoft site has sorted me, losing sight of my friends and getting more than 2 nameplates in the sky above Heathrow. Good. Glad that worked for you. And there's also the port forwarding thing you can do in your router that helps. Somebody's close. Fly in formation. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. I gotta do this. I can get this to work. Come on. I hate Bluetooth controllers. Sometimes they take forever. I'm a huge Leslie Nielsen fan. One of my dearest friends was Queen Elizabeth in The Naked Gun. There we go. Leslie Hoffman, she played Queen Elizabeth in The Naked Gun. Yeah. Her claim to fame is she played Queen Elizabeth. She was a stunt woman back in the day. Police Squad, all based off a TV show which had like 6 episodes. And that's it. There's like 6 or 8 episodes of Police Squad, and that's all there was ever made. That made 3 movies. Oh! Haha! Oops! I didn't mean to do that. I gotta hit the wrong button. I was trying to hit this one. I paused for a quick second. That's what they use, but they're custom screens. We need to get the custom screen. Which screen is what? Yeah, which page 1 is what? Which page? What's on each page? Well, Car 54, where are you? Oh my goodness, that was with Fred Gwynn, the guy who played Herman Munster, right? Grandpa was in it too, wasn't he? The 2 of them were both in it, weren't they? How to get rid of the HUD on display? Oh, I have it. I have the. I have a mod for that. I have a mod that sets it to the backspace. I'll tell you exactly which mod it is in a second. I should have all these like written down somewhere, but I'll. UI mod from FlightSim.to. If you look up for UI mod by Mugs, he's got hidden UI, tiny plates. Makes the smaller ones so they're not real intrusive. Cuts these things way down in size. The ADF radio is not working with this update. And then the backspace shuts it all off. We're doing screenshots, quick screenshots, or if you're going to land and you got a whole shitload of people flying with you and you just can't see the runway. You can now. I didn't check the ADF radio. Of course, I have the newest update, so I can't tell you much about that. It's off on mine. I don't have it on. Flying over water, so much fun. I'm just going to put this out there again. I'm sure every one of you know, but you got to drop it in there again. The coffee cups, 1,000 subscribers, your coffee cups are going away.
Don't give a crap about whales, so go and hug a tree. I love it.
They're going away. 5 more days. They will no longer be available. Oh yeah, it takes every bit of fuel for this. Oh, I filled it to the brim, and I'm going to have 50% left on the land, I think. Maybe a little less. If you want to fly it direct, you can cut a lot of the trip off, but that takes all the fun out of flying IFR. Now, Gunner, is that somebody you've already talked to and they're willing to give you the information, or is that just a key up point of contact? You would not believe how many points of contact with corporations I called or emailed or messaged over this. When it's working right, it's working great. When it's not working right, it's shit. Talk to the pilot. I would if I could find somebody who's a pilot of one. Right, but Bombardier has it customized. From what the guy told me up in Canada, Bombardier, that they have it customized to their aircraft. That's why you can't just say, poof, here it is, here's all the screens. You got to know what Bombardier told them to put in for the screens. How they have it customized for the aircraft. And then you can customize it for there. But I don't know which one's the engine. Is the engine the first panel, the second panel, the third panel? And what do they have available for all the stuff that ties into it? What sensors do they have? There's so many questions that you really have to have the manual or pictures of the panels. One of the two, so you can figure out all the data that needs to be in there. But if that guy's willing to talk, if he's willing to talk, I'll talk. I'll get as much information from him as I can. The Bombardier is not free with the information. They will not give it to me. Even though one of my dearest friends worked there forever. Even she called and they're like, nope, that's not information we're going to give out. You kind of have to buy one of the planes if you want the information. Yep, 19-foot landing altitude. These are low islands. Devil's Cabbage, there he is. That's why I'd love to find one of the pilots. I know one of the pilots will be able to tell you everything. Because he's got the manual and he knows everything in there. I do know that Bombardier told me straight up they have it's customized for their aircraft and they don't want to tell me shit. Hey, Mr. Brett Pounds. Airvoice Neo ILS flight yesterday. 747 is now forgotten. Hey, even. Right, I'll fire off a message to that guy. Absolutely. I haven't even done my approach yet. I've learned not to do my approaches until I'm on past the last waypoint, and then it doesn't give me any headaches if I do it after that. Which one is active right now? .72-foot altitude. Winds are east at 130 degrees, so 118. 1/8 active. Simple enough. Just did a quick flight. My RAM flies slow, but oh yeah, it's slow, but everything works great. And have you tried flying it without? It will fly just where you can fly with just your rudder pedals. It'll do the bank turns and everything perfectly. This will too. This one will too. But you can literally fly with just your rudder pedals. It'll do the... It just is such a fun plane to fly. It's not fast by any means. No, I didn't question you at all, except for you did say the altitude was different. We did have different altitudes. Of course, I could check the charts in here too, but why bother? But I have found if I've already made, if I wait till I make my last waypoint turn and then put it in, it doesn't screw up so bad. Hey, somebody a twin navy on. Who's that? Who's that? They're too close. It's yellow. Never see the yellow one. Ah, it's Colonel Indiana Longnuts. It's heading towards the mountain. Steam tube dive, get under on way out to 36 no matter what the wind. Well, the wind's pretty slow, so it doesn't really matter. How's it look? What do we got for... you should be able to get in there with either one. Runway runs like this and it's out on the wind, so there's not a lot of steep anything around it. Let me check my charts. Yeah, I know it. It doesn't matter. Who's coming at us? That was Caddy. Yeah. See what Navigraph says on it here. I have set up Navigraph access. Did you forget it? That's what I want, right? WASN, yeah. Oh, that's what I want. Chart available. Fuck you. I gotta reset my Navigraph? Really? In here, isn't it? Oh, for God's sakes. I hate it when it resets everything. Yep. Suppose I shouldn't keep that on there because everybody will see it. There. Charts. There ain't no chart available. I just fucking... You prick. Fine, be that way. I didn't want to look at the chart anyway. Yeah. Fine. I'll go to this one again. That's the only chart I have then. This isn't even a chart. Ah, fuck it. We'll just land. We'll get in there. Does it have ILS at all? What's it got for procedures? Oh, I guess it is turned more. I guess you're right, Sean. This shows, yeah, 1/8's almost due north, south. What do they got for approaches? Visual or visual, so it doesn't matter. Bling! Who bling? Bling! 5 Wilson 56 just subscribed. Oh, thank you. 56 Wilson 56. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Yes, good.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Oh yeah, that's gonna drop in like a rock. See what you're saying about that, but maybe we'll do that one anyways, just for funsies. We'll load it, but we won't activate it until after we get past the next one. I'm going to dive bomb. Yeah, I'm going to give it a try too. Looks pretty steep. I think you're right, Sean. Please. Do I have any alternate accounts that I can just drive like 5 or 6 more boats, just anything but the DC3? Need like 6 more votes on the 172. Oh man, DC3's got a lot of votes. If there's 32 votes, ugh, I don't think, yeah, oh well. I guess we're on the DC3. Unless a whole shitload of people come in and vote for something else. But there's a bunch of seaplane airports around here too, so we might be able to put the floats on. Nothing's above my landing capability. Nothing. Nothing is above my landing capability. I will put it on there one way or the other. Might not be pretty, but we'll get her down there. DC6, now that's a beast. That is a tough beast. We're here for entertainment. Speaking of that, Sean, or Zenon, tomorrow, after tomorrow's bush flight stream, if you got time, stick around. We'll get you your mug. Can't do it tonight. I'm exhausted. If you'll be around tomorrow after the bush flight stream, we'll get you sorted. Yeah, he should be in the next day or two, Willie. I haven't gotten it yet either. I haven't got the new update yet either. He's doing a new updated build on it. As soon as it's done, we'll all get it. Yeah, Mr. Brett, if you're listening, you'll get it too. You can crash it. It's finicky. It's a great little helicopter. It is a great little helicopter. But the realism on that helicopter has been turned up to like 11. Because he's got the owner of the company working on it with him to test it and say, no, this is how it works. This is how it does it. The owner of the rights to the U.S. So, if y'all makes you smile once, it's been a great flight. I have never gone away for any gallon stream feeling bad. I hope not. That's just the whole thing. I want to entertain. If I'm not entertaining, it's not going to be good. So, yeah, as soon as the new build, yeah, the heli, yeah, you'll get the heli update. Oh, that Brett. Yeah, that Brett. That's right. And you know the pain in the ass if you're both there? You're a helicopter pilot? That's awesome. I suck at it. I try really hard to be good, and I'm getting better. I am getting better. As a matter of fact, I've had some really successful helicopter landings that are actually better than a lot of my plane landing. That's awesome. Awesome. We got another guy that flies along when he's not out on the road. He used to fly Blackhawks. Yeah, it's the be patient as all hell and don't move very much. I'm learning that. Everything's very slow, little bit at a time. Yep. Yeah, he flew helicopters with the Blackhawks, military. So, oh, my helicopter landings are getting really good. I can land in the circle. Before, I was happy to land at the same airport. You missed the one you really wanted, the Nav B. You want the Nav B? You want this thing? I know a guy. Where the fuck is you? Oh, the twin Navion's awesome. It really is. It's just such a wild. It's bonkers how much I like that plane. Men can multitask just fine. We're just easily distracted and do stupid shit. And no thanks, I just watched a video on the Collins Rockwell system, and there's no way they will get that into the sim. I'll say it isn't possible, but yeah, it isn't possible. I don't know, we thought it'd be possible to get guns that other people could see. That things are dangerous and animals distract me. Few years in Microsoft 2028. I heard in Microsoft 2032 they're going to fix the rivers. Yeah, we got twin rolling around. We got a whole bunch of regular Navions. We got a F-18. I don't know where that went. Looks like some long nuts is going straight in. We got almost all Navions except for the 118. There he is. Devil's Cabbages is 18. You remember a short flight in a Chinook to the lake vectors, and I couldn't believe how something so big could do such things. I was like 5 or 6 though, so everything was huge to me then. It's still a big beast. Oh, and this thing, the barn door landings, this thing, if you're talking about this thing, when you put the flaps out all the way, it's like putting a couple barn doors into the airstream. Oh, I got what you were saying. They're monsters. They did the Chinook shuffle. That if you got even remotely motion sickness, that's one of the reasons they closed off the windows a lot of the times when they were carting troops, so they couldn't look out, because if you looked out, you'd get motion sick, beat hell, because they didn't fly straight. They flew in these little tiny circles because of the counter-rotating rotors. They did what they called the Chinook shuffle, and it would these little tiny circles as it went forward, and it'd make the troops sicker than hell. Oh, this thing, when you put out stage 2, you better have your hand on the throttle. Yeah, if you're going stage 2, you better have your hand on the throttle. She's going to want to stop. There's a mosquito flying around here. Stinky, you left the door open. I think she went back outside. Best job is being a Black Hawk gunner. Telling that at first. Talking about getting sick, looking at trees going by. That was free bakes open. Say what? You know what's not logical? The Concorde throwing 2 of its engines in reverse mode while still in the air because the aircraft doesn't have flaps. That makes no sense to me. Who in their right mind would turn the reversers on while in the air? Well, that is proper landing procedure for a Concorde. 2 of the engines go into reverse while you're still to slow down. I can see the engineer. How are we going to get that approved? How are we going to get it slowed down? We'll just turn the reversers on while it's still flying. What? How on earth are we going to get that approved? I don't know. Pay the guy. I should see whether it's going in reverse before touchdown. Yep. Well, the Concorde's the only aircraft. It's a glider at that point. The Concorde's the only passenger aircraft certified to turn the reversers on while still in the air. The Vulcan, that Velocity XL, pinched a lot of ideas from Vulcan. The Velocity XL is just low and flat. You come in as flat as you can. If you're trying to drop in from a high altitude into an airport and drop in, it doesn't work with Velocity or Long EZ or most of the canards because they don't have flaps. Come in flat. There's ass pounding. Fucking A. Oh my god. Sorry, Poundy. Why I said ass poundy. I have no idea. Os Poundy. There's Poundy over there. So, sorry. Sorry, Brett Pound. I fucking. Oh, I know what I'm gonna tell everybody. Testing in my Discord. Sorry about that. I just really did not mean that. I saw it pop up on my little corner of my screen, and it just, yeah, my brain just took a short. Okay, not joining now. Sorry, I am sorry. That's not what I meant. I just thought AS Bounty, and my brain just fucking went into the gutter. But no. If you're a member on my Discord, there is a Gowan bot from time to time that's going to be testing there. If you want a good fucking laugh, go in and talk to the Gowan bot when it's up and running. Oh my god, is it funny. There's a Gowan bot that Mr. William Kelly's been working on. Yeah, when you get it trimmed out right, it'll go forever on a tank. This thing is Sweet. But yeah, if you got time, it's in members only. Sorry for non-members, but it's in the members only section. If it's testing over there. So if you happen to pop in, it is absolutely a riot. The 212 had many accidents due to mid-air reversers. Ugh, it's terrifying. No, it has limits. Flying the Volkswagen, yep. But yeah, if you got a few minutes when it's up and running, just go over and you'll. Hey, it's TPHI's daughter. We got something for that, don't we? I think so. Did I do it? The whole thing? I think I spelled it wrong. Fuck. Hold on. I'll get in the right keyboard. Love it. Get that filter off. Oh, it's just TPHID. I knew I did something like that. Oh yeah, and I feel bad. Make sure you tell your eldest daughter too. I didn't thank you two personally. I kind of thanked your family as a whole. So I want to thank you for your donations last night. I kind of thanked your whole family as a whole, and I probably shouldn't have. So an individual thanks go out to you and your sister for last night's donations. Much appreciated, as always. We're going the long way to that landing, but that's with the IFR. I follow roads. I'm glad you love them. I'm glad I'm entertaining. Your mom's not flying enough, though. She should be here. She better fly tomorrow night. Tell her she's got to get everything done tomorrow so she can fly in the first flight tomorrow night. Because we're going to try to land on the glacier, and that's going to be freaking incredible. We're going to make a bush pilot of her yet. Mighty, thank you, sir. That needs goods and bacon hearts. Bacon hearts. Oh, did she? Okay.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. What you're going to do right now. You're going to get up wherever she is. You're going to find her and you're going to give her the biggest hug ever. And it's from everybody in the stream. It's from the entire Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron giving her a giant hug. Okay, can you do that for me? Can you go find her and give her a monster hug from the entire Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron? Can you do that, please? We would love to see that happen. I know what shit days are like. Oh, fuck, I can't get my chat back. What did you miss? Oh, you're welcome, TKHI. From the Dales. Yeah. I figured something was up because she wasn't here. So that's all right. You're gonna do that for me. Let her know that we are, every one of us, 110% behind her. Always. All of us. Who's that? Bling! Who bling? Oh, I was finally catching up to Mighty's donation. There we go. It's finally there. Yeah, I've heard. We don't need to discuss why in chat. We don't have to discuss why in chat, but just let her know that we are absolutely 100% here for her, and we're all praying for her and thinking about her. We're grumpy, but we're not. Well, I'm really grumpy tonight, but it's all good. Just let her know that we're all behind her. I'm sorry you all had to hear that, but I had a feeling that was coming for a long time. Give Charlie horse for you, asshole. Oh my. Who won the race? My brain just took a fucking vacation. All I can think of, Secretariat. Secretariat won the race. That's who did it. Secretariat. Secretariat won the race. And anybody that's old enough to know knows. I think one of the last horses to win the Triple Crown. We get a TOD on this flight? Probably not. That's not what I wanted. I always find a TOD easier on this. You don't really need a TOD when you're only 9,000 feet up. You can dive from 9,000 feet directly to the runway. That's pretty much it with this thing. Just half mile out, dive for the engine. Combat landing. That's something I would love to do. It's terrifying. If you just look up combat landing, and they do it all the time with Fat Albert, with the Blue Angels. They do combat landings and that thing. It's fucking scary as hell. Full flap slip, ta-da! Pretty much. But watch a combat landing with the Fat Albert and the Blue Angels. It's freaking bonkers. They start at like 10,000 feet, dive for the end of the runway, and flare at the last second, put the wheels down. You're like, how the fuck? One of my best friends said during the first Gulf War that the combat landing was scarier than the combat. Ah, let me close. Oh, you did? It was combat landing in a C5? I didn't think it... Oh, Jesus. That'd be terrifying. Either one of those big beasts diving from the runway. You'd be like, pull up now! Now! Couldn't imagine. There's Mr. Poundy. I'm going to say Mr. Poundy because I'm not even going there. I've had enough. God damn it, dog. I left the door open. Now I got bugs in here. My father hated being taken to the runway. They would operate from the C-130 as she'd go over the earth and thinking the back you couldn't see, so it made it worse. Yeah. Taking your butts. 747 can do anything but follow flight plans. The C5 is an awesome plane. I can remember being a kid. Yeah, I'll hang her down low. No point going higher now. Now we're going to come in and land soon. You said that trying to out of this plane is good. It's capable of 900 plus nautical miles with tip tanks with the right conditions around 1,000. Oh yeah, you get this baby trimmed out. You can lean it way out. If you don't want to go full throttle, if you only want to cruise about 120, 125, you can lean this thing way out. It just sips at fuel when you get it out that far. Once we make the turn, I'll try to activate the VFR landing. There's only visual approach in here, so just remember we're going to be taking a DC-3 out of here, so that's going to be fun. Oh yeah, high altitudes. Yep. You live on the final approach, so you see them a lot. Awesome. I used to live right off the end of the runway. Small plane runway. But I get the F-35s now because I'm kind of right off the end of the runway. If you were to fly straight off of Burlington or straight into Burlington, you'd come over to my house. Seats upstairs in the C5 face to the rear of the plane. They lay down, wait back, but best sleep in a plane ever with earplugs in. The VFR approach, so no TOD or any help except happy lights. Yeah, Microsoft kind of went a little crazy with those lights. They put them at airports, just don't have them. They put them everywhere. And that's one thing I'm hoping they fix in Microsoft 2023 or 24, whatever the hell it is, 2024, is got some turbulence over this. Oh, I'm sure. But like Lake Placid, KLKP, when you take off at 3.2, you take off at the end of the runway. The extended apron is just for landing. You still take off from the end of the runway, but when you start on the runway, it starts you at the extended apron. Just a silly little nitpick, but you still take off using the whole runway, even when you got an extended landing apron. It's usually extended for something silly like trees or downdraft at the end of the runway to get to a river. All right, let's see if I can activate and see if we get anything. Probably not. Probably not gonna make a difference. Guess I got traffic in close. No kidding. Procedure. Approach. Visual. Load and activate. Hey, we got 139 feet. Down to 72. Yeah, we got a TOD and all that mess. We're a little high. We're a lot high. That's right. We're going to fly it manually on this. Autopilot off. We're going to get down to 1,200 feet. Let's take her down. We probably don't want to go to 1,200 yet. We're over the top of that mountain. We're going to be 1,200 is the next waypoint. It's such a nice plane. Runway elevation is 72 feet. Yeah, that's what I had from the thing. Man, oh man, what was the next plane other than the DC-3? What's next? What came in second? The 172 almost caught up. And of course, my plane is dead last. You guys do know that you're choosing between 3 planes every choice, because I'm always going to throw the PA-44 in. DC-3 is going to be interesting. We've got to get from here. Oh, we can hit here. Oh, we're going to have some troubles. We'll make it work. Because by the time I hit here, we got to be in bush planes. I want a bush plane to PMG. Yeah, we're going to close it. We're going to be stuck with the... Oh, my plane's taking off on me. Next vote, P44 green, P44 red, P44 blue. Which livery of the P44 are we going to use? Now, actually, the next vote is most likely going to be all bush planes. We're going to be in PNG. I'm going to mandate bush planes when we're there. I mean, we could do the Kodiak and planes like that, but they're going to be bush-capable planes. I don't think I have the I don't have the Kodiak, do I? Or I have the Kodiak. I don't know. But they're going to have to be bush-capable planes for PNG because we're going to some cool runways. Savage Carbon. Yes, that's a great plane. Must be a bit of a crosswind because everybody's drifting off the center line. I think only the people that have the autopilot still on. So what you're saying is the L-17? It's ready. We got exactly a month of the DC-3. The amphibious Kodiak, as you have the Cody wheels, and floats for $16 instead of $32. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. True, new cockpits and some new skins. I keep seeing the amphibious Kodiak, but can you get the, does it come with the regular wheels too? Or does it only come with the floats? And you have to use the wheels on the floats? I'm sure there's some all military liveries. I'm going to smack in the side of a mountain right here in a minute. Oh, okay. So it does. Yeah, you can land with those long stilts on a regular runway. I have thought about grabbing the whole Kodiak package. Maybe the next time it goes on sale. I keep hoping somebody will want to do the Skymaster. I love that plane. Or we can't do that for bush flying, but So I've already started to plan some of the racetrack flights. And I realize there's way too many little tiny short circle tracks around to do all of them. So we'll stick to major road courses and large scale NASCAR ovals like Indy 500, Daytona and Charlotte and New Hampshire, things like that. And most of the road courses I can find. But we're going to hit Canada as well. I think we're going to start here and actually head to Canada. So we hit the Montreal Formula 1 track and one just north of Montreal. And then head up to Three Rivers, Quebec, where they have a racetrack right in the middle of downtown. We use the streets of Three Rivers. And then we'll go from there, start up in Maine and work our way through the country to all the wild racetracks. I was trying to think of something different. You guys chose racetracks, and somebody else was already doing the rivers of the world, so like right now, so I didn't want to do the same thing. Also, Roaming Creatures, they have the drifting on another tab. Oh, the drift cars! Yeah, the drift cars on in the background. I forgot about it. I've done that with a rocket launch. It scared the living bejesus out of me. Playing a game, I had the rocket launch tab open. Oh, we'll go to Road Atlanta. We'll do Road Atlanta, Road America, Mid Ohio. I was at Road Atlanta last year. I was down there. VIR. There's a shitload of tracks. Safety Track, New York Safety Track, Pocono, Watkins Glen. Tyrrell Riviere. Fine. Are you happy? Three Rivers, by God. We have to try to land on the long way. Depending on what plane we have for today, we can try. Lime Rock Park. Palmer doesn't have a straightaway. The Gallon Stream on another tab. Starting music scared the shit out of you. Yep, Lime Rock Park. We got a bunch of them we got to go to. I don't. I used to, but I started using that other program. I was there for the Petite. That's awesome. The Petite Le Mans. I was there delivering a race car. Yeah, the transmitter app. No, I use, what the hell's the transmitter I use? I use a transmitter that allows me to transmit it to tablets or whatever, but it's not, it's a MSFS Mobile Companion app. That's what I use. It allows me, ooh, fuck. It allows me to turn any tablet device or whatever into pretty much a MFD. I can even control the autopilot from there. So I use a lot of that. Yeah, I did. Of all things, I brought a race car all the way from Florida to Massachusetts. And less than 2 months later, I had to drag it back to a guy down in Australia. Bought it, but the guy that was doing the broker was down at Road Atlanta, so I had to drive all the way to Road Atlanta, drop the car off, and I just picked up in Florida 2 months before. That sucked. My second stream of it, yeah. I just use transmitter on a group flight so others can see me on Little Mammoth hiding races. Oh, that's cool. How to drive a 911. How to drive very carefully. 911s plot new ways to kill you while they're in the garage. 911s are not forgiving little bastards at all. I crew a 911 for Trans Am series quite often when they're in the Northeast. It's just a 997.1. Oh yeah, I have the I actually have the little automatic transmitter. I just stopped using it. You drive a 911? Awesome. They're great cars, but like the guy that drives the one for the racing, he says the only race car he's ever had that plots new ways to kill him while it's parked in the garage. I crew a 911, I crew a Corvette, and occasionally I crew for BMW. I've crewed for Honda, Hyundai. I do. Usually do once a year. I do historic race cars, which I love that one. But didn't get. It fell through this year. Couldn't find a driver. I had the car, had the crew, had everybody ready, but the driver couldn't go, so we didn't have a driver. And trying to find somebody who was proficient in a Hawk Formula Ford, kind of hard to come by. We didn't have any time to get him on the track ahead of time. I crew a Corvette. Oh, just watch the Trans Am series. Seriously, watch TA2. You'll see the big old American muscle. The family minivan. We do in drag racing and oval racing, but most road racing, Mustangs. I mean, we have Mustangs in it. We have Camaros, Corvettes. The Corvettes are good. The Mustangs and Camaros have their issues, you know, in road racing. Because look, they're built to go drag racing. American muscle's straight in a straight line. As soon as you got to turn left or right, that's when those little bitty European bastards go around them. I have frozen, was on autopilot and looking at little map and typed for you guys, and screen went into sleep mode. Oh no! That sucks. Looks like TPHI might be on the runway already. Looks like Sean's not far away. Looks like Brett Pound may be very far away. Hey, there's Hawk Driver. Speaking of him, there he is, right there. Sneaking in the back door. Another helicopter pilot with us. Mr. S.R. Stacy, I'm not sure if you're in chat, but if you are, hello, sir. Could be a little closer so I can just follow you in so it looks like I know what I'm doing. You're having issues when you look at your logbook. I have issues with the button that says let's fly not showing up. What'd you say, Sean? Something about Insta. Looking forward to seeing the shit. I have to switch over to my other thing so I can actually read it. Looking forward to seeing the new Corvette GT3 next year, yeah. Three attempts and can't get back. Ah, they really screwed the pooch on this update, I'll tell you. I have the button which you push down here to start the sim. About a third of the time it doesn't show up. It just sits there and goes around the plane, goes around the airport. I can never hit the button to actually fly the plane. Supposedly I'll get over there and get on, at least get on the glide path. That's what they need. Hey, somebody who mods things, put the glide path out here so we can see it. Oh no, it's been a nightmare since Sim Update 13. They really screwed the pooch on this one. Resistance option gives you what? Well, that is a cool runway. Get some wicked winds right here though. A little bit of clouds and some winds. All your assists were turned on? Oh, that sucks. Well, during the stream the other night, I couldn't get it out of windowed mode. Oh, no, I want it here, out here. You know, like we get the bug on here. Like if I go in here, like I get the bug right there, the glide slope bug. It'd be nice if I just had that little thing right there. Right there. That would be really nice to have. Whoa. Slow down there, champ. Slow down. Slow the fuck down. Oh yeah, I saw that picture of your scenery. That went wonk. It turned kind of like, yeah, it went really weird. We'll get the wheels out. That'll slow it down. Of course, this thing's telling me I'm too high. If I was following that little ball, I'd slam right in the side of the mountain. Alright, let's get her slowed down. Get the big barn doors out. Just slip it a little bit. Oh shit. Like I said, you want to be on the throttle when you get this thing starting to slow down. Oh. No, I get the wrong way. There we go. Oh, I was smooth for being a fucked up landing. For such a screwy approach, that was pretty smooth. I'm always happy with a fairly smooth landing. Where's everybody hanging out? The other end? Yeah, a little to the left, but a little bit of a. No, the wind was. That's why the wind was almost straight down the runway. Exclamation point butter! Come on, that somebody could have. I'll get it. I'll get the butter. I want butter. That was a good landing. There's everybody. Brakes on. Stop.
Who's the kid with a heart full of magic? Everyone knows it's butter.
That's me.
Let's see, who's still coming down? Got Willie, Hong Nuts, and Poundy. Oh, it looked like Poundy's back. It must have freed up. Get out. Oh, Jesus, there's not the best view in the world. Oh, the twin, she just settled right in. No pressure, Willie. No pressure. I only have the drone out. Where did is he down already? Nope. I thought I saw SR Stacy up here. Where did he go? I know I saw him. Hawk driver. Oh, he's probably one of those. He was a little late. Oh. No pressure. Is your gear down? There it is. Oh, look at that thing float. Look at it. Oh, smooth. It's smooth. All right. Just in time to get down there and see how Poundy does. That was smooth, Willie. That was butter. This is a neat airport. That was pretty smooth with that twin too. I gotta get up a little altitude and see if that's... There's Hawk Driver. How far out are you, dude? He's at 45 feet. I think he crashed or he landed somewhere. He either crashed or he landed over at a different airport. Look at the Navions. Dude, you ever think you'd see so many of your planes in one spot like that? Look at that. That's pretty epic right there. That's a lot of Navions. Oh, one of them went poof. That's right. Alright, so the DC-3-1. We're going to end this poll. DC-3. We will be flying the DC-3 for 4 flights. Thanks for voting, guys. Much appreciated. Oh, the Cessna was close. And the Piper dead last. Oh, dear Lord. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out tonight. Tomorrow night's flight plan will be a little bit late. I will have it sometime tomorrow. It's a pleasure having the Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron flying along and in chat as well. Our prayers are out to Mrs. TPHI and her mom. If there's anything we can do for you, give us a shout. Don't hesitate. Everybody in chat, thanks a million. It's a lot of fun. And until next time, guys, take care of yourself and each other. Oh, there's Memphis rolled in at the last minute. There, Christopher got in at the last second. Thanks, everybody. Till next time, guys, take care of yourself and each other. And I am out of here. Have a good night. Maybe.